So you've run a few social media campaigns, but how do you evaluate the results so that you can know what works and what doesn't? How can you learn what to focus on so that you can get even better results in the future? Well, that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. So let's do it. Hey there, I'm Leslie Samuel, the Creators Coach. I post videos to help you thrive in your online business. So if you're a creator who wants to have an impact while building a solid and fun business, hit that subscribe button, gently caress that bell icon so that you can be lovingly notified whenever I create more content. Okay, so you just finished running your social media campaigns. Now, what most people do at this point is they either celebrate, yeah, I made some money, I'm an awesome person, or boo, I did all that work and just got one sale, everyone hates me. If this is the game you find yourself playing, we gotta switch that up. Now, here's the beauty of all of this. If you run your social media campaigns the right way, every test you do will be successful. Here's what I mean. When you run a test correctly, you will always get results. Your results will be your data, and that's a great thing. Because even if you don't get the results you thought you wanted, you're gonna get data, and data is actionable. Let me explain this further. Let's say you ran 4 different campaigns. Of the 4 campaigns, you got sales from 1. Well, let's say you got 3 sales from that one campaign and 0 sales from the other 3. Someone might be tempted to say, ah man, my other 3 campaigns were unsuccessful. But me? I say, awesome! Now you have an idea of what's working. And while you might do more tests to confirm, you're getting an idea of where to spend your energy. Now, I'm going to show you a specific example in a second, but I wanted to tell you that in order to get the kind of actionable details that I'm going to show you in this example, you have to have Google Analytics set up to track the details you want it to track, and you have to use campaign URLs. This video is actually a part of a series where I show you how to set up everything so that you can track the ROI of your social media efforts. And right now, there are 6 videos in that series, and I'll link to all of them in the description below. I'll also have some free resources to help you define your goals, choose campaign details, easily create those campaign URLs, and that'll all be in the link in the description. Okay, now let's hop over to Google Analytics and check this out. Alrighty, so we're back in Google Analytics looking at a client's account, and you can see here that we have 4 different campaigns that were done during this month of November. But of these 4 campaigns, one was really successful. This top one here, the packs 4 through 6 launch, you can see 143 sales. That's pretty good, especially if you compare it to all these zeros here for these other 3 campaigns. They all resulted in 0 sales. Now, was it a waste of time to do those campaigns? Absolutely not, because now we have data. And what this data is showing us is that for the purpose of driving sales, it doesn't make sense to focus on these other 3 campaigns. Or if we wanted to do these other campaigns to drive sales, we'd have to make some significant changes. Now, depending on the nature of these campaigns, you'd have to make a decision on which of these options you would want to take. For now, we're going to focus on this one campaign since it did so well. Let's take a look by clicking in here and check out what we have. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come over here and sort it by the number of transactions. You can easily sort it by any of these columns by just clicking on the heading of that column. So I'm doing that here for transactions. And in fact, since what we really care about is money, I'm just gonna come over here and click on revenue, because that's what I care about when we're talking about ROI. How much money was made from each of these things that were done as a part of this campaign. So I'm going to scroll down here and expand the table a little bit. You can see that there are up to 28 rows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select up to 50, and that way I can see everything on one screen. And now that I can see everything, I can see what performed well and what didn't perform well. I can see that the top 3 were a video and 2 emails that were actually sent out. This is interesting. So what I can do here is look at these 3 pieces of content and analyze them. What about them made them so successful? What was said in the video? What social platform was it posted on? What were the differences between that video and some of the videos that are down here that didn't do as well? Was it timing? Was it done at the beginning of the promotion, to the middle, at the end? Was it more engaging? Was the topic something that resonated more with the audience? And what was it about this email? We can do a similar analysis by asking what made it so effective. Here's the key. We are trying to figure out why these at the top did so well so that we can do more of that. Now, let's look at the bottom here. There were things that were done that obviously didn't perform well. In fact, here's another video that drove 0 sales. What's up with that? Why did it suck so badly? Was it something that was said, or was it something else? And here, an Instagram story was done and that made 0 sales. Now, I don't know if you know this, but 0, that's not a lot. In this case, the Instagram story did not perform. If we were to do this campaign again, should we waste time focusing on Instagram stories? Probably not. But if we did, we definitely want to do something different. Do you see how awesome this is? We aren't leaving things up to chance. And we aren't just looking at overall numbers and saying, woohoo, social media is awesome. No, we are creating campaigns that are detailed enough for us to look at after the fact and make decisions about where we can best use our energy. This is how we determine the ROI of social media. No guesswork. We just set things up the right way, run our campaigns, and analyze the results. Most social media managers just don't get this. But you watch this series and now you know how to make it happen. If you missed any of the videos in this series, no worries. I linked to all of them in the description below. And again, if you didn't get my free resources to help you make this process easier, including my awesome spreadsheet that will create all of your campaign URLs for you magically in one step, that sounds like a gimmick. But really, it's that good. Just click the first link in the description below. And if you think this series was awesome, hit subscribe, tap the bell icon because you don't want to miss what's coming next to help you grow your online business as a creator. My name is Leslie Samuel and I'll see you in my other videos. Peace out. So if you're a content creator who wants to have an impact while building a what's fun? Okay, so over here, what you can see is the exact dollar amount. Hit that subscribe button, gently caress that bell. I mean, this junk right here goes into some really advanced stuff. I like to enable Don't skip over this part because this is where you get Now, if you don't have an e-commerce site, or if you want to buying a product that's not in an e-commerce store, I covered up how. But if you don't track them, how do you know that what? All right, so this shows a whole lot of stuff. It's from here. I was selling a digital product for myself. You can see exactly how many times those goals were met. They were total, but it doesn't do this by default. Let's take one of those metrics to use in setting up this process. That metrics to work, you will need to have pages set up in a certain way. Now we have to give the goal details. This is where you're going to put the value. If this is a product, what most people do at this point is either celebrate or cry. Let's do that again. Most people do at this point is they either celebrate or cry. And hoping that things go well. Hit subscribe, tap bell icon, //. Woohoo! Social media is awesome! My name is Leslie Samuel and I'll be waiting for you in the next video. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.